Hey everyone, it's Shimmer. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back if aren't. So you want to go from average student to top of the class in RoyaleHigh? Whether you're grinding for diamonds, trying to level up faster, or just want the perfect report card, I've got you covered. Today I'm spilling the tips and tricks you need to get straight A's in every class. So without further notice, let's begin. Before you enter your classes, if your class requires any type of material, grab it. You make extra XP when you do. In this case, the first class we're talking about is the study hall, which requires flashcards. To get an A in study hall, you need to have at least 9 correct guesses. The objective is to memorize the pictures, but instead, I find it easier to memorize the colors. I would recommend saying all the colors out loud before guessing because I find it easier to remember. Our next class is English. Make sure to grab your book before. English is all about correct grammar, but if you struggle with grammar, quickly type the word in chat and let it autocorrect. For Potionology, the objective for an A is to quickly click on the potions before others. This class is easier on mobile, but if you're on PC, you could try memorizing the potion locations or order so you can move faster. To achieve an A in the student store, you have to memorize the location of all the items. Before the rush starts, I would recommend walking around and try to get more familiar with the locations of things. I was able to complete to list and a half easily because I knew where everything was. If you need extra help, here is a guided tour to help you memorize. You can skip to this time if you're not interested. The first stall in the middle holds markers, colored pencils, tape, and paper. This area with the tennis rackets holds all your sports items. The second part of the middle holds lotion and hand sanitizer. The third is binders. In between the dorm items and food is the basic school supplies. In front of the food are the textbooks, paint, and pens. Right next to that are all the stuffed animals and balls. Then this area holds all the food items. And across are your dorm and school extras. I would look inside the lockers, because half the time they have the item you are missing. Here are what I call the presents, or party items. They are in the front. For flight class, I recommend you to go in first person. The objective for this class is for you to go through all 42 rings. I know sometimes we like to be the fastest, but it's best to prioritize going through all 42 rings, even if it takes a little extra time. That way you'll achieve the A. For computer class, you want to try and type around 40 words per minute to achieve the A. If you're on mobile, don't be like me and click out of the keyboard they automatically put up. That's your only way of being able to do it. For archery, the objective is to get points. What gives you a lot of points are the apples and balloons, so try and get as many of those as you can. You want to score around 2,800 points or more to achieve the A. I didn't do that great this round, but that's what you want to do. The first part of swim class is pretty self-explanatory. All you have to do is try not to get hit. In order to get an A, you need to not get hit at all. In my case, I got hit a few times, so I did not get an A this round, but I have many times before. My favorite part is the baton swim. You don't have to worry about being the fastest. You just have to worry about returning the baton for an automatic A. For the underwater stuff, definitely go in first person. But that concludes today's video. If any of you are curious as to why I did not include basketball, that's because for 1, I'm not that great at the class, and for 2, there wasn't much for me to talk about besides throwing the ball into the hoop. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and found it helpful in some way. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye everyone!